Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to the Saturday 1 p.m. stream that I don't do very often, but when I get a chance to do them, I like to do them on Saturdays for you guys. So appreciate all you guys joining today. Let me know how the sound is right now. If my music's too loud or too low or... So Cardano, nice breakout here. Broke the supply line yesterday. Nice little inverse head and shoulders pattern here. Got a nice breakout. Our candles did just turn white, meaning they are overbought. But this run could continue because the daily is nowhere near overbought, right? We're sitting at 59 on the RSI, 88 looking nice for a continued move to the upside. We got this resistance up here around 12.5 cents. I think that's like the neckline for the next real big move, right? So we're gonna cover band real quick. Band also in a nice little downsloping consolidation pattern that is basically breaking out of it, or broke out of it yesterday. As you can see here on the STP DMI indicator, we are in a daily squeeze. This is a really tight squeeze here. Obviously, impending price action to the upside here. We had this hidden bullish divergence that is now playing out. And we're looking at measured moves on this. If we get back above this 236 fib extension, which is around this 675 area, and if you guys are part of the STP alert service, I did post this. Actually, I even posted this as a free trade setup for you guys in the Discord. So make sure you guys check out our Discord if you guys haven't done so already. I gave this as a free trade yesterday, or on the 8th actually, and I said that 675 was the major 236 area and is going to act as a strong resistance for right now. Obviously, it's also confluent with the daily 20 EMA, which, as you guys know, is a pretty significant area to break through. So, you know, obviously we got a little bit of a pullback there, and we're just kind of sitting and consolidating there right now. Obviously, a lot of this having to do with Bitcoin and what Bitcoin's doing, and I apologize. You guys are hearing my WhatsApp messages, so kind of just ignore those. All right, so Bitcoin, we're gonna take a look at Bitcoin real quick. As you guys know, we did get a breakout on Bitcoin, and we're getting close to this median trend line right here, the upsloping heart line. I like to call this area like the heart line, because it definitely respects it as a heart line. Obviously, back here we got this rejection here. We came back down to the demand line, kind of consolidated here, and then we got the real breakout here, right? So this actually resembles a lot of the consolidation of what happened back here in June and July before the big move up. So we've started the breakout. I would say that sometime this week we're going to see probably the rest of this breakout up to the top of this channel here. Now this is all pending that the SPY and the Qs all look pretty good, and right now they actually do look pretty good. All of them are in inverse head and shoulders patterns to break all-time highs. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing right now, guys. Let's get some hype. Let's get some hype in the chat. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and tick that little bell. If you guys are here watching this content, man, I'm here for you guys. Obviously, I enjoy watching breakouts and things happen on charts, which is why I enjoy doing this stuff, right? It's fun. But mostly, really, man, just to teach you guys how to look for it, how to spot it. And I'm going to go through that real quick here with you guys here. On the daily, you can see that we started showing these higher lows on the RSI back actually on like October 5th, I think was like the real time when you could see that seller exhaustion come in, right? If we go to HA candles on the daily, you can see that these impulses down, right? Big impulse down. This was after the Trump has COVID and the BitMEX hack. I mean, like, this wasn't really a big sell-off, man. Like you could see that the selling candles became less and less, and as you see that, you know that there's seller exhaustion here, and you know we're remaining in this upsloping channel, right? So yeah, so this is clear breakout. Like we got a clear breakout right now. We got to get back above this this 11.6 area for now. I mean, for right now, we're gonna just sit up here. So. You guys have any tokens or coins or traditional assets? Or I was actually gonna look at silver too. Silver is setting up pretty nicely here on the daily as well. You know, as you guys know, this was another falling wedge signature pattern here. And we broke out, we hit the 618 fib extension and then pulled back, right? And now we're pivoting right off here around this 50% area. On the weekly, the daily actually looks really good. End of the day, Friday with a bullish engulfing candle. The Stokes just crossed up, obviously in a DMI squeeze. MACD just crossed up, and this silver looks pretty good for a continued move to the upside as well. I'm sure gold also looking the same. Let's take a look at gold. Nice downsloping consolidation, and yes, in a daily squeeze, as you guys can see, looks very similar to silver as well. So a lot of the commodities going to continue moving to the upside. So definitely be on the lookout for that. IGT, we'll take a look at that. International Game Technology, nice. Goodness. So I don't know the fundamentals behind this. I'm literally just doing a TA for you guys on this. All right, so take a look. Does look like a nice downsloping consolidation. You've been downsloping now since February 8th. Okay, you've been in quite a consolidation. I don't really know. I mean, is this a, oh, it's an online casino or something? So the daily isn't a squeeze, okay? And we're consolidating up here by this major resistance area. So this looks nice, man. You are towards the top of the red bands, but that's okay. It looks like you really are consolidating up here nicely on the daily. We can go to a 4-hour, even see that more close, okay? If we get one more pull back down to this, you know, this 11.15 area, I would say that's probably a good long opportunity down there, because you can see that we were in that squeeze, and you know, it made a nice recovery here after Corona. Looks like you're respecting that demand line pretty well, more so here, I guess, right? You're sitting right on it. You're sitting right on this demand line, so this could be really good. You know, online casinos right now are definitely raking it in with everyone home, so fundamentals are probably there. I don't really know too much about this company, but from a technical perspective, it looks very nice. Okay. There you go. There you go. Yeah. So fundamentally, from what you're telling me, is probably sound, right? They're probably gonna. Looks like they're gonna release some news soon. I mean, we got this nice squeeze happening here, so it wouldn't shock me if they came out with some good news to continue this move to the upside. Go back to Cardano for a second. Actually, it looks like it's continuing its move to the upside here. So neckline broken, supply line broken. We are entering overbought territories here on the 4-hour. Yeah, MedMath made a move, man. We plotted this out like back in June, man. Nice harmonic pattern, bullish Gartley. We're coming close to the PCZ. We touched the PCZ, the pattern completion zone, for this move. All right, it is making higher lows and higher highs, but this could be continued growth, okay? But this. If you guys did enter here back in June, we are looking at a nice 3xer. Okay. So Litecoin actually looks very interesting right now. I was looking at it the other day. Right, coming back to this supply zone or demand line. All right. Thanks, man. So here we go on Litecoin. You can see that it's really respecting this demand line down here, right? All the way back from its inception on the wicks back here, okay? And let's look at the daily, okay? The daily looks like it's sitting at 7 on the RSI, bullish territory. We were in a squeeze. We broke the squeeze to the upside here. I think Litecoin's going to see some serious price appreciation here in the coming days, weeks, okay? As long as Bitcoin remains bullish, I think we're going to break this neckline here at 66 pretty fast once we get above this $51, $52 area, all right? JMIA, let's take a look at it. So you got a descending broadening pattern here. We had a little bit of a falling wedge, which looks like it broke out of here. Okay. You guys know I am a falling wedge master. Daily approaching, 67 on the RSI, so keep an eye on this. See if you can make a higher high, okay? That's a real key if you can break $20. We covered 88, man. It looks good. You can scroll back in the video. We covered 88 here earlier. We already showed that it's broke the supply line, and it's showing this nice divergence here on the oscillators. You got this hidden and then regular bullish divergence here. Make this inverse head and shoulders pattern, broke the neckline, or broke the supply line, and here we are in a breakout. Jumia Technologies, I don't know much about the fundamentals on this, but as you guys can see, we are in a nice descending broadening pattern. Okay, it's obviously a newer stock. It's only been around since like April of 2019. If you want targets on this, let's get some short-term targets for you guys on the wedge. Up to 50%, even up to the 618 area, between $13 and $15 once we get above here. On this little wedge. So you want 88 LTC. Yep, 88 LTC looks good, obviously. Already know this. Tilray. Yep, I did a video on Tilray the other day. This is actually going to break out of its major downtrend that it's been in since September 18th. Okay, looks like we're about to break this monster wedge pattern. Okay, we finally got the reversal we were looking for on a lot of the marijuana stocks. And yeah, I mean, long-term targets here, 382 to the 618 on a falling wedge, okay? So anywhere between this 1550 area up to about $40, okay? Before we get a major pullback. XRP, yep, let's take a look at it. Looks very nice on the chart. Here we go, breaking out of this this pennant that I had drawn here, inverse head and shoulders pattern. We just crossed the pond, so to speak, okay? When I say the pond, I mean the heart line here. We broke out of it and we back tested it. Basically back tested it. So XRP looking at about a 43% measured move to this next horizontal resistance here, okay? 34 cents. Nice squeeze we're in on the daily here. Big move coming for XRP. Here, let's chart XRP ADA. Here you go. XRP's a sale for Cardano right here. There's the weekly. Hidden bearish divergence on the weekly. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Well, the 4 hour is kind of, maybe you want to roll back here. Major support. I think XRP is going to have a big move pretty shortly here. Go to Algorand real quick. This is also in a nice little setup for the daily here. So as you guys can see, this weekly trend line that I had drawn before we broke down out of it, obviously this was the previous demand line or buy zone, okay? This supported this whole move up, broke down below it, tried to back test it here and failed, came back down and made a double bottom and got out of the wedge here. All right, so there's lots of upside potential here with Algorand. You can see the Stokes crossing up here on the daily, showing this divergence on the Stokes and on the daily RSI as well. You can even see the inverse head and shoulders pattern on the RSI as well. Okay. And showing it here through the wedge as well. Right. Got the breakout, and now we're just back testing, kind of a resting bar candle, if you will, before proceeding probably to higher prices. Okay. Let's get some hype in the chat, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys haven't done so already. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and click the little bell to make sure you guys get all of our updates here on the Swing Trade Pros channel. And check out our Discord link. We have a nice Discord community, over 2,000 people in our channel. And we'd love to have you join and be part of that. Now, I haven't really spoke too much about it, but we have our indicators here. What you're seeing here on the chart, these are our RSI bands. This is probably one of my favorite indicators that we do have here at STP. And we also have the STP DMI indicator, which I've already kind of explained to you guys, but it shows when you're not in a nice little squeeze. These are, I think, built off Bollinger Bands. So it kind of also gives you that indication, inkling, to know when we're in a big squeeze. Like right here, you can see that on the daily chart, this asset's really in a big squeeze. And yeah, ADA is breaking out right now. Yep, we can cover NIO. So here you go. I mean, 1272 fib extension is definitely the next real big target here, which is like $26.50, $27 for NIO if we continue this uptrend, which looks like we're going to. We got some nice consolidation happening here. I would consider this to be a bullish rectangle or a flag pattern, whatever you guys want to call that. And you have receding volume happening here. You guys can see this as well, right? You see the receding volume here on the volume bars on the daily. So you could expect a big breakout or a big move to the upside here soon. Now let's go to the daily chart and see kind of where we're at. We're above zero on the MACD. You know, positive momentum is weaning, but I suspect we'll get a big spike in positive momentum here soon. We're towards the middle on the DMI here. go to like a 4 hour and kind of really zoom in here. For the 4 hour, actually looks like it is setting up. All right, you guys can see that the volume is receding here, and it's just consolidating up towards this, towards the. Can I come to Costco with you? I can come to Costco with you. I'm being paged to go to Costco, guys. But we'll finish up the stream here. Another 30-40 minutes. Okay. So make sure you guys post your tickers in the channel here so we can make sure we cover them for you. And if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and tick the little bell if you guys do enjoy watching the content here. I think ETH is on the move too. ETH, nice breakout. Pivoting off the 382 fib extension here. We're looking for a break around this 400 area. This is a key area for ETH to break to, in my opinion, go to higher highs. Okay. Polkadot also, nice little breakout. StarCraft music. Chainlink on the move too. So Ren making a nice move to the upside here as well. Nice little downslope consolidation. You guys can see the sideways, you know, like inverse head and shoulders pattern here, and this neckline that it basically broke. Right, and what you do is you measure from the bottom, the head, to the neckline here. Yeah, I mean you're looking at about 100% measured move from the neckline. That's pretty significant. It's going to take you all the way back up to all-time highs. Okay. Nexo, yeah, Nexo looks good, man. I have this plotted on the USDT chart, but we'll just take a look at it on the USDT chart, okay? And it's in a nice, this nice upsloping, you know, ascending triangle, okay? We're towards the bottom of the triangle here, and this is a great buying opportunity to trade back up to the top of the triangle area, okay? Yeah, Monero obviously looking very good as well. Let's take a look at that. I think out of all the cryptos, I think Monero is actually looking the best, one of the best. All right. You're at a major supply line right here. You break this. There's really not much up here up until about 147, 150 bucks, right? Monero looks very good. Well, here was the initial wedge break. It's on a 2-week chart. Let me go to like a weird. There you go. So, got the break. It's kind of a scuffed drawing, but you guys get the idea. Yeah, I mean, you're showing bearish divergence here versus ADA. Yeah, ADA is in a breakout. Here you go on Cosmos at the supply line right now. Dash, cover Dash real quick. Here you go. Dash is in a nice bull pennant flag, falling wedge, whatever you want to call this. Daily showing that divergence on the oscillators. Dash also setting up for higher prices. You guys have any other tickers you guys want me to cover today? If not, I will be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, for the Bitcoin daily and weekly candle close. Don't forget about Zen. Zen is actually part of the Grayscale Trust, okay, guys? Now, this crypto, in my opinion, out of all the privacy coins, I would say is probably one of the better privacy tokens out there that is regulated. Okay. So Grayscale Trust has Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, XRP, Zen. I believe that's it. But yeah, Zen also setting up nicely here. All these MFI signals coming in, daily squeezing to the upside, showing that also that divergence here on the oscillators and on the RSI. Okay. So we should see higher prices for Zen. You guys don't know about Zen. SNX, yeah, Synthetics Network is a big token these days. Nice bull flag. Falling wedge even, right? Coming to the top of the wedge here, but you're showing this nice triple MACD bullish divergence here on the MACD. 1, 2, 3. You guys can see it clearly here. We're about to cross up. Stokes crossing up. Also showing it here on the RSI, right? So we measured move on this. As you guys know, we always do 50% on these wedges. So anywhere between the 525 area to the 575 area here in the short term once we break out. Back testing this as support for now, okay? Ren on the move, man. Ren on the move. This is probably one of the bigger DeFi tokens as well, Ren. Yeah, Zen, Madar, what's up, man? How you been, dude? Let's go back to Zen real quick. We got a lead marketing guy from Zen here on the channel. So we just covered it. We're in a nice falling wedge structure here towards the bottom of the wedge, so obviously perfect time to buy Zen. Getting a nice little rip right now. Definitely going to head towards the top here on $6. Once we break that, we're going to get a breakout to around the 650 area. You know what? Let's just do measured moves on this. So falling wedge structures, 750 to that 840 area. Obviously, this is the major level of resistance here around this 820 to 840 area for Zen. Rockets. So there's another token here, Swipe. So this token made a nice double bottom here. Again, guys, another great trade setup opportunity. Once we break this this downsloping trend line right here, we're looking at about 100% measured move on this token. Okay, if you just measure from the bottom of this demand line to the top of the supply line, we're looking at about 100% measured move. Once you break out of this structure, nice trade setup here. Break this neckline at $1.45. We're definitely making higher prices on this. SRM was another one that I was looking at. Another falling wedge type structure, showing that divergence here on the oscillators. There's not a lot of data here, but we are showing it here on the divergence oscillator. MFI also throwing a buy signal here on the daily chart. Okay, another great trade setup opportunity. And I don't know what else you guys want from me, man. Just giving you guys all these free trade setups. Come on, let's smash that like button up, hit the subscribe button, take that little bell, and let's get this crypto, right? ZRX is another one. This one looks like it's also setting up. Let me find a better chart here for this ZRX. Alright, so we broke the demand line here, and it looks like now we're going to try to back test it and break back into it, into this area here. Hedera Hashgraph was another one I was covering last week, I believe. It did break out of this structure here, as you guys can see. And we're looking to get back above this 3.6 cent area. Once we can do that, we're looking, obviously we do have resistances up here along the way. But this total measured move on this structure is about a 25% measured move. So we've done pretty close to that move. Like, we're gonna get up to this 3.8 to 4 cent area first, and then maybe consolidate there, and maybe form maybe form this inverse head and shoulders pattern that all these other cryptos are actually showing us, right? So maybe something like that. See what happens when we get up here. Look at Uniswap real quick. You know, one of the biggest DeFi tokens out there right now. Broke the wedge, back testing it. Looks like we're kind of just sitting here right now. There might be some little bit of rejection here, but looks like to me just a consolidation above this major downsloping resistance that we just broke out of. Okay. This could just sit here, and it looks like it is setting up on the hourly, so be in tune with what's happening here for Uniswap. You know, we do have some volume receding here. 30-minute and the hourly do look good for a nice move. And I want to thank all of you guys that have joined the stream today. I really do appreciate all your guys' company, and oh, thanks, Larry, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I really do spend a lot of time looking at charts and, you know, trying to understand them and just trying to help everyone I can, man. That's really all my goal here is for you guys here at STP. Obviously, if you guys have any questions or comments or MRKR. Only have to chart BTC, everything else follows. Larry, yeah, it's pretty much true, I would say, for a lot of them, but some people like to trade the Bitcoin pairs. So if Bitcoin's kind of trading sideways versus the dollar, those are sometimes good opportunities to trade and you know, compound your Bitcoin positions. But I typically lately have only been trading against the dollar. It just seems to be a lot easier for me and a lot easier for others. So, but yeah, that's mostly true. If Bitcoin is in a bullish pattern, a lot of these other cryptos are going to follow Bitcoin. Absolutely correct. CRV. If CRV's wrecked, man. Any of these farming tokens that can just be sold. A lot of these farming tokens are literally just sold, man. They don't really have a big use case right now. Especially CRV is one of those tokens that I think they're pumping 2 million tokens a day for liquidity providers, aka to sell, because a lot of these guys are just farming it. It's just a governance token. But we can take a look at CRV here. We're gonna look at MRKR first. Looks like I've charted this before. Still in this pattern, man. Looks like it might have double bottomed here, okay? Yeah, this looks good. This looks like you might get a nice rip here to the upside here shortly. Okay. So CRV, let's take a look at that. I mean, this is getting really tight on the range, right? Like I said, man, like a lot of these farming tokens literally just get sold. So there's no real demand to own this token. It just continues to get sold. So just if you're trading it, you can trade it. But I wouldn't recommend hodling this type of coin. I was looking at ICX before, okay? This to me is showing some crazy things on the daily chart. I think we have like triple MACD, RSI, bullish divergence. I mean, here you go. I mean, we're showing it here. We got, you know, continued lower levels of negative momentum, in a squeeze on the daily here. I guess we're not really showing it here on the RSI too much, but on our MACD, we're definitely showing it 1, 2, 3, you know, island histograms here of divergence. In the DMI is also in a squeeze. The volume's completely receded. We're in a falling wedge. I mean, what else do you guys want? I mean, like, this is primed for a move, okay? Once we get above this daily 20 EMA, we're definitely looking for, you know, 47 cents, you know, all the way on up to, you know, 55 cent areas on this. Just watch Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is continuing its move higher, then all the altcoins are going to follow. And that also brings me to BTC dominance real quick. Let's take a look at that. So Bitcoin dominance is struggling at the 60 level. So that means to me that altcoins are still kind of in control, right? We're in a bear flag here. And we're getting rejected right now by the 20 EMA. Although it does look like dominance might be on the rise here shortly. So just be careful in altcoins. If dominance decides that it wants to break out, a lot of the altcoins are going to lose value, Satoshi value, but not USDT value, or not USD value, right? So, but obviously the end game here is Bitcoin. So if your Bitcoin pairing looks bearish versus Bitcoin, maybe roll back into Bitcoin and wait for Bitcoin to make its retrace back to the upside before maybe coming back down. Okay. Well, guys, I hope this stream was helpful for you guys, and I know a lot of you guys come on here and you do appreciate it, so I appreciate you guys coming on here and kind of supporting the channel, right? So I'll be here tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Eastern for you guys as well. So make sure you guys stop by for that. I'm going to be doing a lot of the same type of coverage as I did here today. This is obviously more focused on cryptos because, you know, it's the only market that's open right now. 8 p.m. Eastern for the Bitcoin daily and weekly candle close tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys then. And for now, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already, and tick the little bell. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful weekend.